Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season A, the platform where we speak truth to power. I need you all to really think about this closely. I have often been talking about the IMF and the World Bank in terms that you will shortly hear. They are there to purely extract resources from us,
Recording stopped.
and we need to really understand that's what's been happening, and we have to really begin to wake up. Um, the battle that we face is something that has been intergenerational. We have been under consistent oppression by those who are literally looting from us hand over fist, and they are blaming us for our current situation. Unless we are really ready to confront this injustice, this age-old injustice, collectively by working together and saying no more to this, it will continue. I want you to listen to this broadcast. Listen intently. Listen to the words spoken. As I speak to you, I even think our naira is worth less than 0.0013. It might be even 0.005 now, the way it's going. I'm going to have to do some checks on that. But listen to what this man is saying. Just listen. Listen.
In 1974, Nigeria was the third largest oil producing nation in the world. Today, Nigeria does not own its own oil reserves, which is still the third largest in the world, but BP and Shell and Exxon owns all the rights of the oil in Nigeria. They take the oil out of it, and after that they sell it back to the Nigerian government. Who did that? The IMF and the World Bank. These are the Kafirs we're dealing with. Second, making the dollar, whether it is the Australian dollar or the French dollar, or we call them dollars, but we know they call them different currencies, making the currency in the West
More
prevalent
valuable.
as a source of value and eliminating the gold. Because when gold becomes the standard, the countries who have the gold become what? The possessors of the wealth. But they tricked the world and they took the currency and made it the wealth. And so then they took the wealth, paper dollars, and then they took and bought the gold from those countries with paper. So they took the gold and they own it now. All the gold is in Fort Knox and some other places, and they gave those people currency. Then after they gave them the currency, they depreciated the currency through wars. Then they told them now you can borrow more currency, okay, at 20%. And so now they own the country. Devils, tricksters, continuing to make developing countries markets for consumption.
Let us think about that for a minute. Are we really free in Africa? Now, we know China is coming up with the BRICS and all of that, and we're not quite sure what's happening with that. It seems to have sort of petered off or sort of a little bit. But think about what he said. Nigeria is still the third largest oil producing country in the world. But these countries control. We're not free. Plain fact, we're not free. And we seem to have been believing in the illusion that Nigeria is an independent country, we are a democracy. This is all an illusion. What are your thoughts on what you just seen? Let us hear your thoughts. I really want to hear what you think. We need to have a real deep thinking. We are still the third largest oil producing country in the entire world, yet our people are poor because of making paper currency the currency that we're using, making sure that gold, they keep hold of our gold. What are your thoughts? What do you think is the solution for what we're faced with? What do you think? Let us hear your thoughts. I'm truly just, I have to pick my words very, very carefully. But please watch. There's a lot of work for us all to do, and it's a sobering reality. This is a sobering reality that we face. as Africans. It's time to wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. As ever, I urge you, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button and give us a thumbs up. This is daylight robbery. Let us hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. You've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and bye for now.